We'll start Connor tomorrow.
What goes into that decision?
He's had a lot of rest. They have a right-handed hitting lineup for the most part. And, we've got everybody available. It's like anything. He goes out and gets his few innings. That's all we're looking for. Gets us 2 good ones, 3 good ones. That's fine. We'll go with the next guy. So
he's had a really good year for freshman, but he obviously had a short stint the last start. How do you think he'll bounce back from that?
Well, I don't know how he'll bounce back. I hope he has a great outing. He's kind of had a pattern. If he doesn't have a good start, he comes back with another one that's pretty good right after it. So hopefully that'll continue.
Yeah, because I guess Vandy, didn't get an out, and they probably pitched his best game of the season. Maybe considering how good Mississippi State is in the next game.
Yeah, hopefully that'll happen again. Yeah, he's a tough kid, and he's a freshman. Takes time.
When his stuff is working, what's he doing right?
Well, he's locating that fastball that's got some sink on it, getting some ground balls. He'll have some quick innings because they swing at it and they hit it, and we field it basically. Pretty simple, but he's also got a good changeup and a slider, and he's got a curveball with a little more downward action. He can use all of them, and when he gets it rolling, he can get into a little bit of a groove.
You're going to need depth. You're going to need depth in pitching. How do you feel about your depth right now?
We've got plenty of pitching left, and if we get through tomorrow, then we'll just go with best available again the next ball game. But our focus is just Monday. Do whatever you have to do to win on Monday, and reevaluate.
I saw Zach getting some work done too. Is he even a possibility?
I would say probably not. I think he's slowly but surely getting ready for down the road, and Coach Hop's spending some time with him. He's doing his catching work and his pitching work. But, I would never tell you that we wouldn't use him. We're staying here long enough. We need an arm. We'll put him out there.
Is Casey okay? His shoulder's fine?
Yeah, he seems to be fine. I didn't say anything today. I figured he would tell me if it was bothering him. He iced it last night after the game. And, I'm sure it's just a little bit stiff because it kind of got jammed. Kind of a crazy play. It's just kind of the way the whole game went last night. It was just... Cody touches that ball. If he doesn't touch that ball, it's probably a double play. He fields it, steps on the bag, and throws. And touched it, slowed it down a little bit, and then he got tied up with the runner. And big, strong kid, and it wasn't a good situation. But he seems to be good.
What do you think about Connor's season overall?
I think he's had a good season. I mean, think about it. He didn't play fall ball with us. He didn't pitch last summer. Last time he picked up a baseball probably was the state championship game of his senior year, and then it went to football. So, I think he's done a great job.
Coach, the confidence of this team, how do you feel like you've been here and won the first game and been here and it's gone the other way? How does this team respond, do you think?
I think we'll be fine. I mean, we talked after the game last night. We talked again today, and it's really about how does your mind work, and you got to move on, and you got to realize, hey, you're still here and you're in Omaha. And I told the guys after practice, we're going to go eat with our service club and probably spend an hour and a half with them. Told them go back, take a shower, go downtown, look around, go through some of the tents and try to be a fan a little bit. It'd be really cool if they'd walk around maybe in the late game if possible and just walk through the crowd, be at the game for a few innings and just feel what they're part of, so they don't walk away without that, win or lose. So hopefully they'll do that.
It does seem like the character, the makeup of this team is so relaxed.
It is. The last night was a tough loss. It could have gone either way. We had runners right there. We had a chance to win it, get the lead, and it didn't happen. But we had a tough loss against Auburn. Came back and won the next game of doubleheader. We've had some times this year where we were challenged mentally, whether we were going to keep fighting or just kind of throwing the towel or hope something good would happen instead of making it happen. And hopefully tomorrow they'll make it happen against a really good team and a really good pitcher.
What's your impressions of Texas Tech and their pitching staff?
Well, you look at their numbers, they're hitting over 300 as a team. Their statistics are a lot like ours on paper. Again, it's 300, 301. Opitz must hit a ball out of the park right now. But, they're just a lot like us. You look at the home runs, you look at the batting average, the team ERA, good arms on the mound. It's, everybody's pretty good here, obviously. But they're the team we played, a few times last year, and it's basically we're both in the same position. We got to win or go home.
Dave, some of the players said last night, I didn't talk to them, but I heard this, that you kind of used Oregon State as an example. They lost the first game last year and came back and won it all.
Yeah, that was the first thing I said, is that Oregon State lost last year and they came back through the losers bracket, and then I quickly flipped to to, you know, but the way they did it is they worried about the next game, and that's all you can worry about. You know, you get it. You start letting your mind wander and thinking, oh, well, we got to do this to get to the championship series. You can't think about the championship series. You got to think about Monday night or Monday afternoon. So hopefully they will. We talked about it again today, and it's all about Monday, and it's all about our next ball game.
There's a chance tomorrow night that Bonin and Morrell could play for Tech. What are your thoughts about facing them again?
I'm not really too concerned about it.
Happy Father's Day, Coach. Gonna
Thank
spend
you.
some time with
Appreciate
family.
that. Yeah, it's good. They're laying low in the air conditioner, I heard, over there, and they're going to go eat with us. But it's nice having the family around on Father's Day, especially when they start getting a little bit older and they're not in the house anymore. You just don't know how many times you're going to have an opportunity to be around them on Father's Day and different holidays. So it's always kind of cool.
Is it good to be in Omaha on Father's Day?
Shoot, yeah, every time.
Is it good to see Christian Franklin get a couple hits last night just
It
for his
was.
confidence, I guess?
Yeah, made a few tweaks in his swing, tried to flatten his swing out a little bit, slowed down his front leg. You know, Coach Thompson and Chris working hard on it, and I feel like he was a little more on time. His timing was not good for the last couple of weeks, and I think him getting that first hit really helped his confidence. And he had a really good at bat there in the eighth, where he got behind in the count and, you know, hit a ball down the right field line for a double. It was really good to see.
You touched on this at the presser the other day, but you and Tim Tadlock had come up through the Texas JUCO ranks. You ever and then you guys have both had, you know, a bunch of College World Series appearances and built great programs. I mean, back then, do you ever think about things like that when you're lining the field with Texarkana and you think about Omaha?
Well, that's why you're doing it. That's why you're doing it back then when you're 28, 29, 30 years old, whatever it is, and you're thinking, you know, this is going to pay off. It's like in any, you know, any job, you're trying to move up the ladder a little bit, or, you know, you probably shouldn't be doing it, and especially at that age. And yeah, you're thinking about it. One day I'm going to be a Division I coach, and one day I'm going to get my team to Omaha and hopefully win a championship. So that's what motivates probably all coaches, is just keep moving up the ladder.
I guess obviously they're a year between, but yeah, the scoreless streak in Omaha, I guess it's 22 innings. Is that something you even talk to the guys about?
No.
Do you think that's any kind of mental block or whatever?
I don't think so. I think it's just the fact that we run into a couple of really good pitchers, and, you know, we haven't gotten the big hit. That's really what happened yesterday. We had some runners out there, got 5 hits, walked a couple times, and had really 2 or 3 shots at getting a hit. A couple of them would have had to have happened with 2 outs. And one was with 1 out, and we didn't get it done. It's just kind of the way it works. But you know, I don't think so. I don't think there's an issue. It's just a matter of not getting it done.
Dave, when you fall in the losers bracket in a regional, you got to win 4 games in 3 days, and here it's 4 games over like 6. From a pitching standpoint, how does that feel?
Well, you can keep some pitchers fresh a little bit. You can get some things straightened out. The key is to win on Monday, and you get another day off, and, you know, you can start bringing back guys that you threw last night, or, you know, however you want to handle it as far as out of the pen. You know, and you get through, you know, Wednesday, you can probably bring back your starter again on Friday that threw Saturday. So it just depends on how you want to handle it. You kind of, you know, who you're matching up against, what do they have, and, you know, but the key right now is just for us to go out and do really well tomorrow.